downs of 5, 6, 7 yards.
Well,
the first down.
the last series they had the offside, which set up a 1st and 5, and then they pick it up in 2 plays. Here they gain, 8 yards on first down. The ball's down to the 21-yard line now. Moline's on the move with 3 minutes and 32 seconds to go in the first quarter. Alleman leading 6-0. Second man, Malcolm. Nice run again inside, and looks like another first down.
Seen a nice block that time by Kyle Piper, the center there. Moline just did an excellent job on Alleman's nose guard.
One thing you pick up, too, is that as aggressive as Alleman is defensively, the backfield actions for Moline has changed dramatically. They're very quick. They're not taking time to ride anybody, because I just don't think they've got time to do that. I mean, Alleman's going to be there. So
yeah, they know they're not going to sustain their blocks. No deep set stuff. They're hitting it quick openers.
50 defense again, nothing fancy. Moline's in a 2 tight end wishbone pass. Trouble. Man, oh man. Star Ross Martin that time.
Moline, they made a good choice there, though, just to eat the ball, not to try to make something out of nothing there.
Right. Matt Prine, number 77, was there. That play was in trouble to begin with because there was a bad fake exchange there between the quarterback and the fullback, and once the timing was off, that's what we just mentioned a minute ago, that has to be perfect because you got to get back, get set, and throw it, because you're not going to be able to block Alleman's front 5 plus the linebackers, and they're bringing linebackers about every down.
See if they're coming with the blitz again.
Focus on 23 and 53 this time and see what you can do. Reading that time. Pitch. Oh, ran the ball. Well, Dave Taylor got there in a real big hurry. Corey Krieger, number 23, instead of blitzing, was on the run and forced him out of bounds around the 20.
4th down and about 14. Or third down and 14. I lost it down there somewhere. Did I step out?
No, you were here.
Oh, okay.
You've been here.
Tell me if I step out.
No, I think you've been here from the start. We struggled with the starting lineups just a little bit there, but once we got past that, we've been on a little bit of a roll now.
Introducing the offense to the defense is my problem.
Here we go. Uh-oh. Here's the double wing again. Motion. Watch for a little flood pattern out here. Oh, bootleg. No room to throw. Ball is tipped. Great job that time. 78 got there. Mike DeBoer to knock that ball down. 4th down at 14.
It looked like Moline was going to get time to throw that ball, but he took just an extra couple of minutes or seconds there to look at it.
Well, and you know, having followed Moline and seen him 2 or 3 times, everything is just, they're speeding everything up. And if you do that, 1, it gives you a little more time, but 2, you're not fooling anybody. I mean, right now,
and it's kind of out of your rhythm, out of the way you're used to.
Out of rhythm. Now we're seeing Moline go to a 2 wide out formation.
We're going straight back deep.
4th, 14, slant. Oh, look, good pattern. Incomplete. Oh, that was a good-looking throw. The ball was right on target. Andy Malcolm almost made a great catch, but
1st and 10, Alleman.
Alleman holds and takes over on their own 20-yard line, 21-yard line. That was a huge play. I tell you, Alleman shifted out with the 2 wide outs and got hands on Malcolm, and that just fouled up the timing just enough, I think, to create a little bit of a problem. But still, a catchable ball, but a tough catch.
Yeah.
But
it was a little high, maybe.
Caught it at 6 points.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He catches it at 6 points. Well, last time Moline made a good adjustment defensively, and Moline is in they're playing a 6-2 defense. Sweep. Here comes Healy.
This day.
Cuts back. A nice play by Moline. Got the ball out.
Canary in there on that tackle. Did an excellent job. A linebacker there.
Well, 79 was there, too. Is that the big freshman kid?
Chris Davis.
Yep. Did a nice job. Ran to the ball well on that quick pitch. They turned it back inside. Well, Moline on that first down play jumped into a 6-2 defense, committing 8 people to the run. Looks like this time they're back with, could be 6 again.
A white out for Alleman.
Oh, off tackle. Look out. Oh, nice run that time by number 36, and that's Mike Berry. First down, Alleman out to about the 35-yard line.
So Alleman's showing some more running backs, too, tonight.
Well, Berry had several carries last week and did a nice job.
Yes, he did.
Popped through there very, very well.
They had several ball carriers that looked good in that game last week.
Yeah, you're right. Exactly right. Matt Brandy running plays in, using Brandy in there quite a bit. Jeff Lawrence at this other end. Hand off. Healy coming out of his tailback spot. Nowhere to run that time.
Number 88 that
That's
time. Right. Dave Koenig, defensive end, played off the blocks and hung right in there and give up, what, about a yard?
Yeah, well,
nice job.
No more than a yard. That's a big play. 2 plays in a row now. Alleman's run the ball to the short side of the field.
Well, they're running the ball at the freshman and at Chris Koenig there, and they're holding their own. They're just fine.
Joseph Taranis, number 86 in the ball game, running plays in for Coach Just and his coaching staff. And we got a tight wing. Lawrence in motion. Oh, that was going to be a nice looking play, I think.
Yes.
Ryan Wood popped right out there. I think he was going to be open on a little quick look in there. We got a dead ball, false start. Legal procedure. That'll move that ball back, and it'll make 2nd and 14. It's one of the things Alleman, the games we've had them, have been, have not been penalized very much at all.
That's true.
Not very much at all. Matter of fact, Alleman has only had 27 penalties for 175 yards. The nearest team to them is Rock Island, had 237 yards in penalties. So Lawrence in motion again. Off fake swing. Delio on the run.
I think he wanted to throw that ball to him, Jim.
Boy, it did look like that,
he
didn't
was
it?
well covered there by Tom Waylard, who went straight across and took the pitch man.
Yeah.
And he kind of made a wise decision there not to throw that ball.
Real good job. Well, Brian, we just worked ourselves right now to the end of the first quarter, and we're going to take a quick break here with the scorer, the Alleman Pioneers 6 and the Maroons from Moline 0.
Calling all kids, Nickelodeon's Mega Messamania Live Tour presented by Fruit Roll-Ups is coming to your town. It's a whole new slime game.
We're choosing teams, and everyone gets to play.
Help me control the slime.
It's Nickelodeon's biggest store ever!
$3 off with 2 proofs of purchase from Fruit Roll-Ups.
One show Friday, October 27th at 7:30 at the Mark of the Quad Cities in Moline. Tickets at the box office, Ticketmaster, or charge at 319-326-1111.
Come out and play!
Diane DeBoard would love to help you plan your next party. She specializes in ethnic hors d'oeuvres and a large variety of unique cuisine. From the simplest to the most elegant affairs, call Diane DeBoard Catering.
Calling all kids, Nickelodeon's Mega Messamania Live Tour presented by Fruit Roll-Ups is coming to your town. It's a whole new slime game. Win a private behind-the-scenes tour and meet your favorite Mega Messamaniac.
Register to win at any Quad Cities Wendy's locations.
One show Friday, October 27th at 7:30 at the Mark of the Quad Cities in Moline. Tickets at the box office, Ticketmaster, or charge at 319-326-1111.
$3 off with 2 proofs of purchase from Fruit Roll-Ups.
Come out and play!
Oh, here we go. For 1 year. Well, let's see. Well, I'll tell you what, good thinking that time inside. Krieger on the carry got that ball out to about the 35, almost the 36-yard line, but it's going to set up a 4th down and 9, and Alleman's going to have to punt that ball away again.
Tom Waylard on that tackle. It's probably Wallard.
Yes, it is.
Wallard.
You're exactly right on that one.
Apologize to the parents whenever we mispronounce all these names.
Well, punt formation. Delio back to kick.
We got back there this time. Aaron Best.
Oh, another good kick. That ball's going to roll. Nice roll this time. Alleman bounce inside the 20-yard line.
Josh Lofgren was back there also for Alleman on that play.
First touching was out around the 23-yard line, so it'll be Moline ball, 1st down on their own 23. Well, what do you think so far, Brian?
I think the teams are doing a lot better than I am tonight.
Did you take a nap after work?
I'm having a heck of a time here.
I get this feeling, you know, Don DeLue and I refereed basketball for years. I'm getting the same kind of feeling I had when I was with him sometimes.
Is that right?
Yeah, like, am I out here all by myself?
Yeah.
What is going on here?
Pretty heavy, just like...
Yeah.
Don's daughter, by the way, Katie, was just down there with all the cheerleaders, the Alleman cheerleaders. Katie is a wonderful cheerleader. Coach Schulte up here says she's doing a perfect job.
Moline on the keeper, and then they stopped him right there.
Good job. And I'm talking to you. Guess what? I haven't got a clue who made the tackle.
53, Ross Martin.
Take a guess. Ross Martin. Good guess. Okay. We're getting help here. This is the only place we go, by the way, where we have our own booth.
That's right.
Right here. And about 21 spotters up here.
You got to be careful up here. I think it's the added pressure that's bothering me. I'm not sure.
This is the biggest game we've ever done, by the
Yes.
way. Not to put any pressure on you.
Yes.
Moline shifts to double wing.
Uh-oh. They're praying on this side.
Inside counter. Oh,
nice looking
cut.
play.
Nice cut and
Canary with
down.
the ball gets a first down. It's about a 10-yard run there. An excellent inside counter for Moline.
Well, that was an excellent play. And they give you that look, you know, with the man in motion, and they have a chance to...
Moline taking advantage of the quick reaction of Alleman that time, get them going one way and bring them back.
If you can keep Alleman out of your backfield, that's the only problem with a slow developing counterplay like that. You're liable to have somebody from the green shirts back there to take the handoff, but it's...
Josh Lofgren coming in number 30 at running back for Moline.
By committee, they're doing it this year with those running backs. Wing. Tight wing. Option. Molina with the ball.
Keeps the ball.
Oh, nice tackle off tackle out there, too.
No doubt about it. Alleman's keying on Molina, of course, and doing an excellent job so far. But he's only got to break one of them.
Well, to get him right back in the ball,
yes.
That's for sure.
And he's very capable of doing that. So we're looking at 2nd and 9.
The fans, if they want to enjoy good football, and they've got a great camera angle on it right now, take a good look at that offensive and defensive line play. You know, we talked a lot about linebacker play for Alleman, and I think if I had to vote, I would vote their linebackers to get both all-conference as far as this league is concerned. But the front five for Moline or for Alleman, and Alleman's now in a 6-man front here. Going to 6. Oh, Moline again.
With the keeper again.
Oh, right there. Looks
Gets
like
another couple yards.
Ross Martin, number 53, was there, and I tell you, Ross made a tackle that saved a big play there.
He didn't hang on to that leg right there. She would have went. So we're looking at 3rd and 6.
Both teams now have given us a look at a 6-2 defense, and that's a pretty darn solid defense against a team that likes to run the ball most of the time. But boy, does that put pressure on the secondary. Right now, at least, both teams are running pretty much with 2 tight ends, not spreading the field very much.
Well, the 6-man front with 2 good inside linebackers like that leaves them free to roam and fill those holes pretty good.
Back to a 50 again for Alleman. All sweep coming this way. Alleman running the ball. Dave Taylor ran to that ball beautifully. 77. Matt Prine ran to that ball real well.
And that was
Corey
25 for Moline. You got him?
25 for Moline.
Yeah.
Well, let me just try him here. Kukkonen. John Kukkonen.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yep, and it sets up a 4th down. It's a 4th down and about 6. The ball resting at the Moline 38-yard line.
Wallard back to kick for Moline.
Little delay, low snap. Oh,
he
nice
handles
play
it well,
back
though.
there. And
nice
a beautiful. Dave Taylor waiting at 25, back to the 22. Wallman's got the wall set up. Dave Taylor, a nice play outside.
Great tackle over there.
Wow.
Kyle Piper, defensive and offensive lineman, just did a fantastic job at open field on Taylor.
I'll tell you, Alleman set up almost a clinic return that time, coming back to set that wall up. I think the thing that fouled it up, of course, was that Taylor had to go a long way to get across the field. That ball was inside the hash over here. So, well, here we go, 7 minutes,
Piper
20
played
seconds.
It smart. He was going to turn him into the rest of the play.
He did a real nice job. Alleman goes with 1 wide out, option play, DiUlio, the pitch. Oh, nice. Oh, Taylor's going back the other way. Man.
Hung in there for quite a while.
he stayed alive, but I'll tell you, the white shirts were running to that football that time, and for no gain, though. Got back to the line of scrimmage, Dave Taylor.
That was Piper again on that tackle. Several Moline men missed him there. He made quite a few guys miss.
Well, again, though, when you run option and you pitch the ball, you're wanting to get outside. And both teams are doing a nice job at turning those wide plays back into the help. Six-man front, 6-2 again by Moline. Off tackle play, Dave Taylor, nowhere to run. Just barely back to the line of scrimmage again, back to the 30-yard line.
Well, you take away the first play of this ball game, and we got a dead-even ball game here.
For sure. But, you know, we've talked a lot about championship caliber ball games. They come down to maybe 3 or 4 big plays.
Yep.
You want to keep track of 3 or 4 plays, but you never know when they're going to happen. This game, one of the big plays happened on the first play.
The very first play.
That's right. So we'll keep track. There's been one real big play so far, and it went Alleman's way on great execution for 6 points.
And for pass there.
Oh, nice little, oh, look out!
Malcolm.
Nice cut by Malcolm to the 15-yard line. Nice tackle.
Great tackle there by 90.
Chris Edwards. Nice tackle, but my, oh my.
Sets Moline up.
Now there's the second big play of this ball game. We've now had 2, and one has gone each way, and Moline will take over at the Alleman 15-yard line. You never know when they're going to happen. This game, one of the big plays happened on the first play.
The very first play.
That's right. So we'll keep track. There's been one real big play so far, and it went Alleman's way on great execution for 6 points.
And for pass there.
Oh, nice little, oh, look out!
Malcolm.
Nice cut by Malcolm to the 15-yard line. Nice tackle.
Great tackle there by 90.
Chris Edwards. Nice tackle, but my, oh my.
Sets Moline up.
Now there's the second big play of this ball game. We've now had 2, and one has gone each way, and Moline will take over at the Alleman 15-yard line after about a 35-yard interception return.
We'll find out if Moline can do something with this break.
Yeah, we're going to see here what's going to happen. We're going to take Malcolm out of the ball game for just a second.
Bringing in Lofgren back in, 30.
We'll see here. First down. Ball's on the 15-yard line. Let's check Alleman's defense to start with. They're in a 5-2 defense. Their standard 50 defense. Double wing by Moline. Off tackle play.
Arms with the carry. Picks up about 2, maybe 3.
Yeah, he got down pretty close to the 10-yard line, 11-yard line. That's closer to 4 yards. And that didn't look like that.
Didn't look like it was that much.
That offensive line from Moline must be coming off the ball, because that didn't. That was a 2-3 yard gain from up here, and it's almost 5.
Yeah, we're looking at second, about 5.5 yards.
That's right. And the ball is just outside the Alleman 10-yard line with 4 minutes, 58 seconds to go in the second quarter.
Got Malcolm and Lofgren back there.
Double wing. Shifting defense this time. Quarterback keeper. Molina inside the 10, almost the 5-yard line.
Gets another about 4 yards on that. We're looking at third and about a yard. Good long yard, maybe.
Well, I'll tell you what, you know, the teams have shown us what they've shown us all year. Nothing real fancy yet, nothing tricky. But right now, taking advantage of the interception, Moline is threatening. 3rd down and 1. The ball is at the 6-yard line.
Double wing again.
Shifting from the wishbone to double wing. Motion. Molina
again, and I believe he's got the first down.
Well, Brian, one thing about it, I'm sure he did get the first down. You see Molina on that play. Not going to be much of a game because they turned up in there. They were ready for it, but he got himself headed to the goal line. He knew he had to get across that 5-yard line, and he did. The ball looks like now about the 3-yard line, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like 1st and 10 on the 3 for the Maroons.
Now, is it 1st and 10 on the 3, or is it 1st and 3?
3 on the 10. I don't know.
Earth to Brian. Wishbone shifts to double wing. Canary is in the backfield there and in motion. Quarterback
again. Molina keeps
3.
the ball.
He's in for a touchdown. Ran right over a tackler that time. Walked himself right in. I'll tell you what.
He just virtually kept the ball in Molina's hands that whole series.
And I'll tell you, to score in that situation, Ross Martin, who I think probably is the best linebacker in the conference, ran right through the tackle there and ended up in the end zone. And the score now, with 3 minutes, 44 seconds to go, in the second quarter, is 6-6.
Tom Waller attempt the extra point here, and Moline's got a chance to take the lead.
A good hold to kick us up.
And it's good. And it's 7-6, Moline.
Well, let's take a break.
3:44 to go in the second half, or first half.
There's an opportunity to go with Moline's kickoff. We're just informed that that was the down that Alleman's given up in the last 12 quarters.
Is that right?
12 quarters. We knew they. Well, I knew in the statistics we got prior to the ball game, they'd only given up 7 points total in the Western Big Six games in the first quarter. Squibb kick again. Krieger on the return that time. Around the 36-yard line, looks like. So good field position for Alleman as they take over here with 3:39.
Adam Rowe on the tackle there for Moline.
In the second quarter. And for the first time tonight, Alleman trails Moline 7-6.
So you're exactly right. 2 big plays have determined the outcome of this ball game so far, as we're looking at a very close ball
It's
game.
going to be about 3 more. And whoever makes the majority of the big plays, ball's on the ground.
There's another one, possibly.
I'll tell you what, they're in there in a hurry. There are a lot of white shirts close. Moline thinks they've got it. The officials haven't told us a thing yet. And there they have, big 76
Piper.
up with that football.
I tell you, Cal, a lot to do with this.
He really has. Man alive. Here, look, from Alleman, Delio, as he broke away from the off-tackle play, handle the ball. Moline is there, it takes over at the 37-yard line. Alleman 37. First down.
Piper, a nice-looking athlete.
Yes, he is. There's 3 big plays. There's only 2 left, and we got a lot of football to go. Holy cow. Wing to the offensive right.
Aaron Best
Time.
picks up about 2. Be 2nd and 8 for the Maroons.
That time, Mike Berry, 36, ran to that ball real well. He comes out. He was in that time subbing for Ross Martin, who was out with might have had a chin strap problem or something like that. But, you know, you wonder if it's the player or the system or both. Because Berry's in for one play and makes a great play from that same linebacker spot. So, second down and about 8. The ball's at the Alleman 35-yard line. 50 defense. Oh, the fullback's through.
There goes Arns, and he's going to go. Touchdown, Moline. Excellent play there.
35-yard inside dive. And I'll tell you what great faking.
Oh, goodness sakes. Well, and that's what he had been doing, and
That's right.
Arms showed the reason why he's getting some running time in there. He's got good speed when he gets through that front line.
Well, he showed that a couple other games we've had them. Where you give him a step, and he's going to outrun everybody, and he went all the way, and with 2 minutes, 17 seconds to go, the crowd on this side is real quiet. That kick may not be good. It's wide.
We're looking at a 13-6 ball game with 2:17 to go in the second quarter.
Right on.
Yes. So big plays is the story here. We haven't seen a long drive yet.
No.
Just big plays.
That's exactly right.
Seen some long runs.
If I'm not mistaken, that's Waller's first miss in the Western Big Six.
Is that right?
As far as extra points are concerned, part of that problem is a real high snap. And very difficult to get that ball on the tee, and he was headed for the ball before the ball was anywhere near the tee. So, you know, we talked about this special teams play a lot, and you get a good extra point field goal kicker, there's 4 parts, you know, and all of them have to work.
Yeah, they always blame it all on the kicker.
Right. Well, you got to
One way or
protect
the
him.
other.
You got to protect him. You got to snap it. You got to hold it, and you got to kick it. And if any of those go crazy, it's not going to be good.
And if you take a kicker that stands back there and waits until it's sitting there,
You get him.
why he's not going to get it off. So.
Well, Moline set the kick off. We're back here again. Man.
Moline's
2 big turnovers by the Alleman Pioneers.
body language looks a little different on the Maroon side right now.
Well, it
They're
does.
up now.
But I'll tell you, the Pioneer fans on this side are standing. The Moline fans on their side are standing, encouraging their teams. This is the championship game. Barry, the ball hits off of his foot. The out Alleman makes a really smart play down about the 21-yard line to get on that ball. Healy falls on that ball at the 21.
And 32, Nick Massa was right there to guard him in case he tried to run with that ball, but he took it down. So we'll see what Alleman can do now.
Well, it's time for the Pioneers to answer back. 2:11 to go. Okay, 2 tight ends and a wide receiver to the wide side of the field. Krager up inside. Short gain. Probably a trap inside.
Looks like a little inside trap there.
Yep.
He got about 2.
Well, that offensive line in there, they got, again, it's been a good line all year long, and they're going to have to start coming off that ball. Right now, the white shirts might be winning that neutral zone just a little bit. Seth Toronto's coming back in and get with a play. Second down and about 8. We're inside 2 minutes. Matter of fact, we're inside 1:30 to go in the first half.
Number 81, Aaron Blythe, was in on that tackle for Moline.
Okay. Pull back again inside. Krager with the ball.
Canary and Piper that double up on him. So we're looking at third and what?
Third about 5. Third and about 5. And I'll tell you what, now, if Moline can hold now a timeout, and they'll get the ball back again with, 45 seconds to go in the ball game. So
possibility of, well, you got to make them punt and see possibility of another break.
Well,
or something.
The way the wind's blowing right now, when we started here tonight, it was kind of a crosswind, but it looks like the wind is in Moline's favor right now.
Oh, that should be moving.
Okay, quarterback keeper.
Excellent job there, Canary.
Moline looking for a timeout.
Moline's defense shifted just before that ball was snapped to the way the ball was going. They were keying off of something there.
Well, Moline looks like they're going to use a timeout now with about 32 seconds, 31 seconds to go. 30 seconds to go in the half. Moline calls timeout, and it's going to be 4th and about 3. Brian, you look at a situation like that, though, when the tackle was made, there was about 40,
took them a long time to get that time out, didn't it?
seconds to go. I'm not quite sure that, and here, mixed emotions on something like that. You've got the lead, going in with the lead at halftime. If you force them to punt and then all of a sudden you mishandle the punt, then it's a bad decision. So, Coach used a timeout with 30 seconds to go, and we'll see what happens. We'll be back in just a minute.
We'll do the kicking. We got Molina back and Malcolm back.
No pressure by Moline.
Oh, and it shanked it off to the side, and it's going out of bounds about the 47-yard line.
Well, that's going to be a decent field position now with 25 seconds to go, Brian. What are you going to do? You're going to go up top? You're going to try
I think if you got a play that you like, you're going to take a shot at it here. Right? If it's a pass, that's fine. If it's not, if you think it's a running play, why?
Right. Well, Alleman's going to drop off some people now and get a good look. We're looking at, it might be, I was going to say, Alleman was short a guy coming out now with the extra defender. They're going to play a 4-4, kind of a prevent type defense. We'll see what happens here. Motion.
Arms straight ahead.
Tried to get that fullback up underneath that time, and it didn't.
If they take another timeout.
Right now, I think in this far away,
they're just going to let her run down, I think.
I think Moline's going to be satisfied with a 13-6 lead, but no.
Boy, for calling timeouts, we're spending a lot of seconds in between, aren't we?
Well, here again, you look at situational things, and maybe with only 8 seconds to go, now we figure we can try just about anything we want, and even if it turns out to be bad, we're still
possible.
the game. The half's going to be over, and nothing happened. But it's been an exciting first half.
Oh, this has been a great first half. Outstanding football being played out there.
Let's take a quick break here. When we get back, we'll take these last 8 seconds, take us to halftime. So back in a minute. Okay, we're back, Brian. We're having all kinds of trouble here. Let's get real close here.
I don't think he's going to throw the ball. I look for Molina to keep the ball.
Well, there you go.
See, shows you what I know.
Malcolm running deep. Nice throw.
And they can do it again.
With 3 seconds. 3 seconds to go.
13-6 with 3 seconds to go just before halftime here, and Moline's got one last desperation play.
Send your birders down when you're going to do that. Don't send the guys that run like us.
So here goes Moline. Will he throw it again? Looks like he will. Moline is going to run the ball.
Moline on a nice run. Oh, I think that ball touched the ground, didn't it?
I believe it did.
Well, that's the end of the first.
13-6, Moline, and an excellent ball game. And now we get to see the kind of adjustments that each team's going to make, and we know how both of these teams come out in the second half. They're pretty determined groups.
Well, I think so. I think that we'll be back after we take a timeout here, but what an exciting half of football, and it's a championship kind of game we thought. So we'll be back in just a few minutes.
Calling all kids, Nickelodeon's Mega Mesamania Live Tour presented by Fruit Roll-Ups is coming to your town. It's a whole new slime game. Win a private behind-the-scenes tour and meet your favorite Mega Mesamaniac.
Register to win at Quad City Phone Service in Davenport.
One show Friday, October 27th at 7:30 at the Mark of the Quad Cities in Moline. Tickets at the box office, Ticketmaster, or charged at 319-326-1111.
$3 off with 2 proofs of purchase from Fruit Roll-Ups.
Come out and play!
DARE is a simple acronym for Drug Abuse Resistance Education. The drug prevention program that not only focuses on the negative aspects of drugs, but also on the positive side of life. DARE helps teach young people how to resist peer pressure to take drugs and to resist the pressure to join gangs. Community schools at their local police department offer the 17-week DARE program. DARE to make a difference.
Calling all kids, Nickelodeon's Mega Mesamania Live Tour presented by Fruit Roll-Ups is coming to your town. It's a whole new slime game. Win a private behind-the-scenes tour and meet your favorite Mega Mesamaniac.
Register to win at Skateland in East Moline.
One show Friday, October 27th at 7:30 at the Mark of the Quad Cities in Moline. Tickets at the box office, Ticketmaster, or charged at 319-326-1111.
$3 off with 2 proofs of purchase from Fruit Roll-Ups.
Come out and play!
DARE is an acronym for Drug Abuse Resistance Education. It is a drug prevention program that not only focuses on the negative aspects of drugs, but the positive side of life.
DARE teaches young people how to resist peer pressure to take drugs and to resist the pressure to join gangs.
Community schools with their local police or sheriff's department offer a 17-week DARE program to teach kids to say no to drugs and gangs. DARE to make a difference.
Diane DeBoard would love to help you plan your next party. She specializes in ethnic hors d'oeuvres and a large variety of unique cuisine. From the simplest to the most elegant affairs, call Diane DeBoard Catering.
Since they're coming out here getting ready for the second half, we'll find out who's going to get the ball and which end they're going to defend. Got any stats?
Oh, I got a few stats here, yes. Kind of like we talked about a little bit earlier, Alleman's got 2 first downs in the first half. And Taylor had 73 yards rushing, obviously, on 3 carries. I think 72 of them came on one carry. 15 rushes for 108 yards. Moline has 9 first downs. Arms with 41, the long run obviously there too. They've had 23 carries for 113 yards. So, and 16 yards passing. One of the big statistics, of course, Alleman is 0 for 1 in the passing department, and that pass was intercepted. And so, consequently, 2 turnovers and only 2 first downs for Alleman in the first half. Good news for Alleman fans. They only trail 13-6, which is the exact same score they trailed UT here about 2 weeks ago.
And we know how Alleman's been the second half most of the year. They come out and they're really prepared in the second half. They make good adjustments. So look for a real good ball game here in the second half. Looks like we're about to get underway. Alleman will be kicking off. DeJulio will be doing the kicking, and we're waiting for the Moline team to take the field, and we're ready to go.
Well, I'll tell you what, you get down to this kind of a ball game. You're into the second half. You mentioned it going into break there at halftime. You've got a situation where both teams now have had to make some adjustments. Both defenses have been pretty good. Moline's defense, I think, has been, other than one play, has been better. Moline's moved the ball consistently. Alleman has not. Let's see what adjustments we make. We're ready to go. Second half, Western Big Six championship ball game. Moline leads 13-6. DeJulio to kick off.
You got Arms back there deep, but Oh, nice run back. Gets it to about the 30-yard line. Did you see who got that?
20 was the carrier.
All right. Rob Malcolm.
Okay.
Okay, so first and 10, Moline was ready to go, and also the announcers had to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Well, we apologize for the first half audio, huh? If we were cutting in and out, it was Brian's fault.
Yeah.
Since my microphone wasn't working.
Doing my Mel Tillison. No, that's not true at all.
You weren't. Quarterback keeper Molina.
Oh, nice surge.
I think one thing we're going to see is this, as we go right along, is a situational thing where Molina is going to carry the ball a whole bunch of times.
Yeah, I think Coach McGuire is going to want that ball in the hands of Molina all he can get.
Well, here comes Moline again, going to a double wing. Quarterback keeper again. Inside play, Molina near the first down.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be a little bit short. Be third down and about a yard.
I'll tell you, the officials are going to stop and take a look at this, which is good. A big game like this, you don't want to miss that thing too much. It's a lot closer than we thought. We have
Barker looks over there anyway.
We have perfect seats, by the way.
Oh,
we are
do.
on
we
the 50-yard line.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
And we're inside. It's fantastic this week. It can't get any better than this. Huh?
I know. It's not cold, not windy.
It's wonderful.
Well, we're right on that
first
one,
and 10. All right. Moline gets a first and 10 to start off the third quarter. Well, they're keeping that ball in the quarterback's hands and running behind Big Cal Piper a lot, and Terry Hansen and Darryl Michael, Matt Moyer, Chris Burns.
Yeah, going with a handoff power play over the right tackle, right in.
He's still going.
30 on the carry that time.
Yep. Josh Lofgren.
Well, that sets up a second down. The ball's at about the 45-yard line, second down.
Moline using about 6 running backs here during this ball game.
One thing we're taking a look at here now, Chris Powell's is coming out. He's missed about the last 3 weeks, 2.5, 3 weeks of play with an injury. And Mark Brandenburg going in and play nose guard now, so we'll see. Moline is going to go to, or Alleman's going to go to that 6-man front and 2 linebackers.
Try to stop that run up the middle. Kekkonen gets the ball, number 25 on the outside. Gets a nice gain, about 6-7 yards on that play before he stuck well by...
Well, Dave Taylor was in on that play. Chris Edwards was in on that play. He's made a couple tackles where he's turned the guy back the other way.
Yeah. Yeah, the third down and about 2. Moline will try to sustain their drive here. Alleman was really packing it in, wasn't
man. They had that a solid 8-man front, both linebackers coming, and the 3 deep were pinched inside. Same thing again. If Moline comes out and throws the ball, if they got time to throw it, look out.
Oh, they jump.
Yep.
Excellent call that time by Moline. Gets the easy first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, I mean, a first down's a first down. You don't necessarily have to run over somebody and take the ball down 5-6 yards down the field. You can get 5 easy like that. Smart play.
I would think a little misdirection and that inside counter again might go with it all stacked up in there.
Well, it's either going to be a great play or a lousy play in a hurry because with that many people inside, you can't block everybody. So if you run by somebody, you're all the way to the secondary, it's a great play. I'm not so sure we're not going to see a steady dose of Molina just carrying that ball. But there's a lot of bodies there. Double wing. Linebackers are coming. Molina with the ball.
And he gets about 5-6 yards on the carry, an excellent fake that time.
But one thing, too, that helps you a little bit on that, your fullback goes up inside, and that adds a blocker. So now you can cover everybody at least to the play side. Now, you may have somebody loose running you down from the backside, but Alleman's quick, but they're not that quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, second down.
Waller's will keep you honest. They've got to tackle him.
No question about that. And they've run 2 or 3 fullbacks in there, too.
Canary in motion.
Pass. Look out. Wide open.
Nice play. Catch, nice pass play. Well-executed play. And we got a first and 10 clear down to about the 12, 13-yard line there.
Well, Hufford that time made the tackle, but as we mentioned before, in that 6-2 defense, and all three DBs are basically inside of the two tight ends, so anything in the flat or to the outside has got a good chance of being wide open.
Moline's seeing what they're looking at. They're counting the people in the boxes. They always talk about doing a nice job of mixing up their plays and going to have to make Alleman play honest there, and then their running game's going to look a little better.
I agree with you there. Wishbone again. Power play. Not enough people to block there.
Prager, nice job at linebacker. Come up there and stuck him right at the line of scrimmage.
Like number 44 that time. Canary, I think, on the carry that time. Well, less than a yard gain that time. Well, that's a hard play. They've got the fullback going one way, and then you kind of run power back the other way. It takes a little while to develop. So what this defense does, it limits a lot what that offense can run. Your play sheet gets real short in a hurry.
Yeah.
But there are some plays that are still going to work. And this, look at here now. Now they've got to walk out of that six-man front and at least honor that option. Oh, this could be a good play. Taylor running it down.
Aaron Best with the run that time.
Well,
he got about, what did he get, about 4?
Yeah. Well, Taylor was there. It looked like he might have a chance to make that play, and he did make it go wider than they wanted to run. Delio that time on the tackle at the boundary.
I think if he had chose to turn up a little sooner there and then cut out, he could have went a lot further that time.
Now it's third down and about 5, 3rd and 4 now. The ball is at the 9-yard line, the Alleman 9-yard line. And you're looking at a potential field goal here. If this play comes up short, you got to think about that. Moline has to think about that. Dump pass wide open.
Down. Excellent job. Dump pass to Aaron Blythe.
Man.
It's a big catch and falls in the end zone for another Moline touchdown.
Well, that's why number 62 became an 81, so that he can play end on offense and not because he can play D-tackle on defense, huh?
He found out he had some hands.
That's right. Excellent, excellent drive by Moline. The score becomes 19-6 with 7 minutes, 43 seconds to go. Moline.
When your day has been an emotional thrill and you feel like you're turning into Godzilla,
get the big TV pleasure of Nick at Night.
Next on Nick at Night, help yourself to Welcome Back Kotter, then the Dick Van Dyke Show, followed by Bob Newhart. Classic TV that hits the spot.